Alrighty, the Gravekeepers match is here, and before we start it, I know you see the lobby thing opening. We're not actually going to a match here. I'm actually going to have a look at the deck first. I was just pulling up a match there so I could do my usual sync point where I call out the letter A as creator's hit. Okay, so the Gravekeepers deck. Now, going through the cards one by one here, we can see all the monsters. We can see their attacks and defense aren't like too overpowered for Duelist Kingdom, but some of their effects are really good. If I sit here and read through the effects, we're going to be sitting here all night. I'm not 100% familiar with all the Gravekeepers monsters, but I know that a lot of them get a benefit from Necro Valley. So Gravekeepers have a lot of magic and traps as well that can support them as well. I chucked in a Monster Reborn as well. There's Soul Release, and there's Grave Robber's Retribution. That's a very good card. 100 points of damage for every monster from your opponent's graveyard that has been released from play. It'll do 100 points per monster released. It goes really well with what's that card where you remove monsters from your graveyard to destroy the monsters on the field? What's the name of the card? One of the Duelist Kingdom players has it. It's either, is it Bakura or Bones? It's Bones. Bones that has it. But that card, Grave Robber's Retribution, goes really well with that card. What's its name? It's eluded me. You all know the card though, right? Bones has it in his Duelist Kingdom deck. He removes monsters from his graveyard and he can destroy opponent's monsters with so if there's a level 4 monster and he removes 4 monsters from his graveyard, he can destroy a level 4 monster on his opponent's side of the field. Alrighty, so let's get into it. Odeon is he's the avatar which I picked for the Gravekeepers. I feel it was fitting that we have Odeon as a character. And he is going up against Weevil Underwood for the Gravekeepers' first match against Duelist Kingdom. Who better to start off with than Weevil and that stupid ass haircut of his. Okay, so we had a look at their deck as well just before. That's why there was a cut edit, but Gravekeepers Nobleman. I'm not going to have enough time to read all of these effects out loud. I'm going to read them in my head. Probably, you all could probably read them faster than what I'm going to be able to say them out loud as well. Necro Valley Temple. Gravekeepers must know person on the field. Okay, that needs Necro Valley on the field to really get the effect of that guy. I know Necro Valley increases all the Gravekeepers by 500 points as well. There's 1,000 points for Weevil with the effect of Diankito. And Flying Kamakiri number 2. Not a bad starting monster for Weevil's deck, to be honest. Gravekeepers Nobleman, when you control this. Okay, so Gravekeepers Nobleman will allow the Gravekeepers deck to get a monster special summon from the deck, and hey, you can pull. It doesn't have to be like a level 4 or lower. You can pull any of them by the look of it, which is pretty broken. You can get a 2,000 attack with Gravekeepers Visionary. And okay, it goes to face down defense, but Gravekeepers Visionary at 1,800 defense isn't too bad, to be honest. This card gains 200 attack for each Gravekeepers monster in the graveyard, so that's not bad as well. That could get very strong very, very quickly. And as you see, it was pulled from the deck due to the effect of Gravekeepers Nobleman. Not very difficult to summon under the right conditions as well. You can discard this card and add a Necro Valley. Okay, Gravekeeper's Commandant tributes itself and gets a Necro Valley. Now there is only one Necro Valley in the deck. There's only one copy of each of the Gravekeepers cards in the deck. So with these archetypes, these Yu-Gi-Oh ones, you can actually make the deck a lot stronger if you double up on the best cards. That's how you can make the Amazoness deck really strong. You double up on Amazoness Princess and all like the really good monsters. So when you only have one of each in the deck, it limits its power. So it's a Gravekeeper deck at its full capacity. The short answer is no. You can double up on the best monsters to make it even stronger. As Necrovalley gets to the field, Weevil did activate Magic Jammer, but another effect was activated and it got Necrovalley back to the field. So the deck has its ways of protecting Necrovalley as well. It's such a mystical picture as well. One day I'll do an episode where I go through all the field cards and rate them all. Just like Lemuria, the Forgotten City. I love that card. Alright, Gravekeeper's Headman comes to the field. If this card is summoned, you can target level 4 or lower from the graveyard. Okay, so Gravekeeper's Commandant is coming back. Gravekeeper's Oracle is in the hand as well. Look at that, 2,700 now. So it did weaken Gravekeepers. So I'm getting familiar with the names as well. Oh, there it is, Gravekeeper's Visionary. That did get reduced by 200, but what does it matter when you can get another 2,100 back onto the field? Alright, turn change. I do not like Weevil's chances, somehow. Damn, this Gravekeeper's deck is really, really good. I have done one episode before with it. I think it was a few months ago. I think I put it against the Amazon S deck. It's just like a trial or something. When this card is tribute summon, you can target one Gravekeeper's monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target. Okay, so the Gravekeepers are very good at getting themselves back from the graveyard. Alright, down goes Gravekeeper's Chief. Activate the effect. Oh, you could pull back... Can you pull back Nobleman? Oh, not Nobleman, Headsman. If that gets pulled back, won't that special summon Nobleman back out of the graveyard as well? No? Maybe not. Maybe you can only special summon once per turn. I don't know. I will admit I'm not 100% familiar with all the effects of these Gravekeepers monsters, but so far, holy hell, they are absolutely beating Weevil to an absolute pulp. So Necrovalley and that Necrovalley's... Is it Necrovalley's Temple? That trap card are both on the field. Discard from the hand. Protects against Man-Eater Bug's effect. Oh my word. Oh my word, well that was brutal. 5 turns and Weevil... Gravekeepers did not even get touched. Weevil just got absolutely slapped. I mean, that wasn't even a contest. I mean, I'll still go through all of Duelist Kingdom regardless ever, because it also gives our human players a chance to get better with the deck as well, because there's a lot of cards in this game. The thing is, there may even be more Gravekeepers cards now as well. This game has 10,027 cards. It came out in 2019. It got some updates, but I think in the real world of Yu-Gi-Oh now, I think the card count might be up somewhere 13 to 14,000. So there's a few thousand cards that aren't in this game, because there's some more Amazon S cards now as well that aren't in this game. Alright, Gravekeeper's Priestess. What does that do? There's no face-up field spell. Okay, Gravekeeper's Priestess can act as Necrovalley. There's Gravekeeper's Spy. That's good for a 2,000 defense as well. Alright, end phase. Turn change to Weevil. Has Weevil got any fight at all against this Gravekeeper's deck? And here we go, there is a tribute. And it is, Empress Mantis. 2,200. Weevil's got a decent monster to the field. Gravekeeper's Spy will be destroyed, but with Gravekeeper's Spy, it can special summon a 1,500 or less attack. When this card declares an attack on Necrovalley's on the field, time face up monster and change its battle position. Okay, Gravekeepers have gone for that Gravekeepers. Was that Gravekeepers Assailant? I think I might have that card. I think it might be the only Gravekeepers card I actually have in physical card. So if Necrovalley's on the field, that can turn an enemy monster's battle position. Was it during the battle phase or during when it's attacking? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with it now. Okay, so Necro Valley is going to be activated from that Gravekeeper's Priestess. And on battle phase, if I'm reading it correctly... Okay, that's when it goes in for an attack. Gravekeeper's Assailant. Oh, that's going to put Empress Mantis to defense mode, and that's going to destroy it. That is... Wow. Alright, that is... Dude, this Gravekeeper's deck is cool. I like this deck. This deck is really, really cool. Alright, they throw down Soul Release as well. Ah, yes, get rid of the Empress Mantis. That way it cannot be brought back with Monster Reborn. Very, very clever. Yeah, this Gravekeeper's deck, this is something. This is really, really cool. Alright, Girochin Kawagata has come to the field. It's a 1700. It's a good monster for Weevil. And he got rid of Necro Valley. I like the aesthetic of that card. Bring it back. I want it back. There's... Oh, is that Necro Valley? Oh, no, that's Hidden Temples of Necro Valley. What does that do? Neither player can special summon... Oh, I don't know about... Oh, hang on. I think... Did that say cannot special summon unless it's a Gravekeeper monster? I think that's what it said. Gravekeeper's Visionary has just come to the field as part of a tribute. Oh, we're on that card again. Yes, it said cannot special summon monsters unless they're Gravekeepers, which is... Oh, that's a great card. So if you can't special summon except for Gravekeepers, if that was used against like a fusion deck, like a Jaden deck, that would pretty much paralyze the deck and not let them be able to fusion summon while you can get all the Gravekeepers to the field. Alright, the Gravekeepers deck is good. I really, really like this deck so far. If this card is summoned, inflict 500 points of damage. It's treated as effect damage. Okay, Gravekeeper's Curse has come to the field. Okay, Flying Kamakiri #1 is destroyed, so Weevil will be able to pull another monster from the deck. And he has gone with Bladefly. And the Gravekeepers, I think they're all dark monsters, they're not earth monsters, so... Gravekeeper's Visionary is a very good card as well. I don't think this Gravekeeper's deck... I actually thought this deck might not win every match. It still might not, mind you, but it might go unbeaten in Duelist Kingdom. We will see. As we see, Forest is now played. Right, Bladefly was put to defense, and Killer Needle has come to the field. It's at 1900. It'll get rid of that Gravekeeper's Curse. But plenty of counter-attacking options for the Gravekeepers here. Alright, that is Gravekeeper's Descendant. Contribute one other face-up Gravekeeper's monster to target one card your opponent controls. Destroy that target. Again, it's a very strong effect. Not going to use it though. Not going to get rid of Gravekeeper's Oracle, are we? No, surely not. No, just in for an attack. It's 1500. No, you can get rid of Bladefly. And now Killer Needle is in the path. 1400 points. So Gravekeeper's at 60. Gravekeeper's at 6400. Weevil at 4000. So Weevil at least putting up a little bit more of a fight this time, but for how long? Alright, a face-down defense for Weevil. I think it is just a matter of time. I think before Gravekeepers... Oh, there's Grave Robber's Retribution. So, 2 of Weevil's cards have been removed from play. So, Grave Robber's Retribution will do 200 points of damage per standby phase. Like I said, it's a useful card in the right circumstance, and I think it fits the Gravekeepers deck pretty well. Alright, Gravekeeper's Visionary in for the attack. Oh, and a good choice. Big Insect would have been 1700. And, oh, Weevil Boy is running out of life points. He's going to need a new haircut after this. He's down to 1,000 points, and it's probably over next turn. There's Weevil now with 4 cards in hand. Grave Robber's Retribution has been flipped up. Alright, Weevil with a face-down defense. Oh, and a fissure. So it gets rid of one of the Gravekeepers monsters on the field, but there's still Gravekeepers Vassal in hand as well. There's Gravekeepers Spear Soldier. I think that one does piercing damage. It does. At 1500 attack with piercing damage. If you had Necro Valley on the field, that's a 2000 attacker. Alright, Weevil is targeted. Kamikiriman is destroyed, and this will do it. And there it is. The Gravekeepers have won their opening match in Duelist Kingdom. Can they go through Duelist Kingdom and Battle City unbeaten? We will see. Well, this one is done. We do have one more match coming up as well. It is Chaz and his Armed Dragon deck and his Ojama deck. They were together in the one deck. We're going to do a Duelist Kingdom run with that as well. He won't take on Weevil first, so he'll take on Mako, so we can see a different opponent. And then we'll flip him tomorrow. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Yes, Chaz Princeton coming up next. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the comments as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.